I love you. Somebody needs to get this off their chest. Under this new moon in Libra, ruled by Venus, it is all about somebody communicating. Libra is a sword. There's something they have to get off their chest under this new moon. It's like they need to start something new with the Page of Pentacles. They've been thinking about a future, and it includes you. They're ready to admit that they love you. This is divine masculine, divine feminine. It's like an awakening with the Knight of Swords. There is that awareness. The sword is about awareness, clarity. Something is being brought to light, or it happened already under the Hunter's full moon in Aries. You do have the Emperor and the Empress here. Divine masculine, divine feminine. So they're ready to say, I love you. Or they know that they need to say that. There is the Eight of Swords here, which could have something to do with the misalignment of the mental and the physical and the spiritual when it comes to these three words. Somebody, it's been trapped inside of them for a long time. It's bothered them that they've not been able to express this to you. There's something that, unless they express it to you, things cannot begin. The past inexpression needs to become future expression. They have to find the courage, the confidence. They need to reveal the truth. For some of you, they've been suppressing their feelings for you for a whole host of reasons. Some of them didn't feel strong enough, good enough. For others, outer forces were controlling their ability to communicate with you. But when you show up as the Emperor, the Empress, willing to admit something, willing to change. Right. The Hangman appears. Like Spirit says, he'll always provide a way out. I think somebody needs help here in order to express these words. But as soon as that perspective changes and your mouth opens, because the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords is here, there is something being said, and the words are, I love you. I see the resistance is here, but I also see that they get over that. This ends in happiness and joy. So the words, I love you. Tell me about it, Spirit. What else? Why are they having difficulty saying this? Why? Six of Pentacles reverse. Because they weren't reciprocal. So somebody either showed you that they loved you and it was not reciprocated. Maybe they turned your cups over. Six of Pentacles means that they were unfair. They weren't available even. They weren't available. Right. Why else? Action of Pentacles reverse. Right. They weren't ready to give to the situation. And this also could be that person that felt that they weren't good enough. They weren't good enough in the past. Maybe their pentacles didn't measure up to your pentacles. Maybe the situation has changed. I know their mindset has changed. Yeah, they're showing up as the Emperor now. So they're ready to meet you, match you. Ace of Pentacles twice. This is all about a foundation, a home, security, stability. This is all about resources, you being given more resources so that in turn you can give to others. And this is about abundance and prosperity, security, stability, new opportunities. It's almost like when somebody admits how they really feel in their heart, all of this abundance comes. It's like it unleashes a new opportunity. 2, you have the Ace of Pentacles twice. Earth. The earth reveals something new. Growth. Oh my goodness. Libra, love, stability, harmony, peace. 7 of Pentacles. Somebody's been working. Meaning, also with the 7 of Pentacles, they've been feeling this way a long time. And their feelings run deep. There's feelings that run very deep here. Either for you or for them. Somebody, especially if they were kept from you, like it was out of their control. Yes, I was feeling that. And look what comes, the devil. I was feeling that. It's like in spite of the way you felt, you didn't have the opportunity, because really the Ace of Pentacles don't appear until the future energy is the perspective changes. Maybe it's your perspective, the way you feel about the past, of withholding that. Maybe you were the recipient of something very unfair when it came to love, how they expressed it. Maybe they kept it deep inside. Yeah. But it can't be contained. It can't be contained. Yeah. This is that toxic energy. Boy, are they busy. Satan. Oh my goodness. If some of you were wondering if there were outer forces interfering in your relationship with somebody who you were showing love to, but they weren't giving it back, it wasn't in your head. It's here. It's here. Libra, again, you get justice over this situation. It's almost like they took away your free will, their free will. There was major interference, but under this new moon in Libra, balance is restored. Justice is restored. Whatever was taken away from you, it comes back. And there's a person who says, I love you. Tell me about this soulmate. Spirit, I love you. Oh, tell me. Retreat now for important self-care. Okay. So some of you have faced this toxic energy here, this devil, this deception, and you're going through a legal case, and Spirit says, trust this part of your journey. Understand that through pain, this is teaching you and others to love more deeply and in a higher divine capacity, right? And not take those 3 words for granted, and to say them when we have an opportunity. But you want to know that they're going to be reciprocated, right? That's going to be balanced, even, bright. 6 of Pentacles reverse. I get it, Spirit. What else do we need to know about these 3 words? I love you. Huh? Oh. Yeah, you are definitely releasing the past, which is this devil energy. So you have Pisces, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. This may be somebody who had difficulty saying it in the past because they really weren't available. They weren't ready. They weren't aligned with you. They weren't for you. They weren't for you. Right. For others of you, there were demonic forces on the outside, all in this. That was the past. Now, somehow, the words, I love you, get through, and they're reciprocal. And when they do get through, Spirit says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. When they do get through, they're going to make you move. They're going to move you somehow. Their words, those 3 words, are going to move you. Yeah. Discuss what you felt, what was going on between you. Discuss your feelings with each other. Open your heart. Let the conversations flow. Yes. What are these two going to say to each other when they first get time to be alone? The words. Oh my goodness. I've always had faith that we would be together again. They believed and they hoped in our connection. I've hoped in us. I knew that you were brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than both of us. Faith brought them to you. I know that we are destined to be together, and I have faith in God that we will find our way to each other. They have faith. Wow. They always had faith in whatever you two had. That you both appear as the Emperor and the Empress. Okay. Tell me what else they want to say to each other. Wow. When they first get together, Spirit said, have the heart-to-heart conversation. Be honest when you discuss your feelings, what you've been through. For some of you, forgiveness is required. Some of them, they've contributed to being away from you, and they're asking for your forgiveness for all the things they've done, all the pain that was caused. And, you know, this is because there is somebody from the past who should have spoken up, but they didn't, or they allowed themselves to be influenced by others. They do hope you will forgive them, though. Yeah, all the pain which they caused you, they want you to believe that it was not intentional. They know that they've hurt you, and with their words or their actions, and they want you to know that they are sorry. Yes, somebody wants your forgiveness for not telling you that they love you a long time ago, for not being truthful about the way they feel. Can you forgive me? Maybe they said the opposite of how they felt. And that hurt. I know. Yeah, somebody wants to be all that you expect them to be. And they really don't want to disappoint you. But they're concerned about your expectations too, right? Like, we shouldn't really have expectations, because this could be a past person that you're going to be with, right? So you don't want to be disappointed. You just want to be honest. You just want to be truthful. You want to say what's on your heart. Right. And here is also somebody who was silent when they should have said those words, I love you. I'm sorry for my silence. I just needed a break. I don't know how to reach out to you again. This is somebody struggling to get back in. I am afraid you won't let me back. Right? It's been a long time since we've spoken. Trust me, my love, I miss you so much. During this time, I'm finding myself who I am, discovering more about me, which is making me think more about you. I am going to find my way back to you. So this is somebody who's been silent, but they love you. And maybe they were distracted. Maybe they were taken astray. But now as they realign themselves, they're thinking of you. So that is also where that forgiveness comes in. 16:16 on the clock. What else, Spirit? Celebration. Plan for a joyful future. Yeah, I think somebody forgives here, and through conversation, you're able to let the past be the past and plan for a joyful future. The Three of Cups, celebration. Okay, I see some celebration here. Some of you get away, start a little vacation. Time to recharge, and you do have recharge now for important self-care. Time to recharge. Take a vacation. You can also do a very nice staycation, but it's time to... You've been through a lot. Rest. Rest. Give me an intuitive message, Spirit. For both of them. For both of you. Okay. Energetic boundaries. Set clear energy boundaries to protect your intuitive power. So even though this person comes back in and they say all the right things and you may decide to forgive, don't set any expectations, but also remember to set your healthy boundaries, make them clear so that you're protected. Spirit says healthy boundaries of what you will accept and what you won't, and don't absorb everybody's boundaries. Sometimes when we get with somebody, we kind of let down our guard. That's what I'm hearing. He doesn't want you to let down your guard. Okay. And don't be too available, too ready. Remember, you had the Six of Pentacles reverse, right? Where it was kind of lopsided. Somebody could have been giving more than they were receiving. But this is a new chapter. So you have to look for a new experience. And if you don't get that, then it's time to love yourself, right? To do what is best for you. Under this new moon, it is about justice under Libra. Restoring what's right in your heart with Venus, the planet of love, and some of you, they do come back and say I love you, but they really weren't ready. They didn't mean it. There is toxicity here. Yes, the devil is here. For others of you, that's why Spirit said don't set any expectations, because there could be an unexpected outcome. Things may not go the way you plan. That's for others of you, right? All right, let's summarize, Spirit. Right. But whichever way it goes, acceptance is the key to inner peace under this Libra energy. That's why you shouldn't have any expectations, and just plan for a new chapter. The only expectation is for you to move towards something new. At times we must accept that things are as they are. There is no point trying to change what is beyond our control. All right. Give me a final card here regarding this person coming in and saying, I love you. So the final card is still the Eight of Swords. For some of you, I need to talk to you, but there's fear, and therefore that stops them from reaching out to you. The Eight of Swords, it's almost like a seesaw, right? Going back and forth. That's why you're being told under this new moon in Libra, don't have any expectations. Yeah. Don't set any expectations. Even if you're the one conveying the fact that you love them, you never know how they're going to react. Right. This is all about a lesson in self-love. Everything that happened with them is preparing you for this new chapter with somebody you can depend on, which is yourself and Holy Spirit, always available to you. Yes, always tell me in terms of self-love. That's who you can rely on. You and Holy Spirit. Regarding work. Also, the King of Pentacles, I feel Pentacles are important. Someone may ask for your help, or you may need a helping hand. Right, and helping, that's that reciprocity, even give and take. Somebody's thinking about their future, taking a calculated risk. There's some type of investment. It's going to come, okay? There's something that it's going to come for you to invest your time in. Some of you have been going back and forth. Should you? Well, you're going to get a definitive answer. Your strategy. Some of you need to up your strategy, setting a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Write it down. Write down things as they come to you, your plan, and always modify it, always review it. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. Your next strategy requires you to get the advice of somebody who's already doing what you want to do, or they're already in the position that you want to be in. This involves something you've invested some time in. Right. It's time to take a calculated risk, but really by seeking a mentor, getting somebody who's doing what you want to do. Okay, Spirit. What else? Self-love. I love me. Those 3 words. Oof. Your feelings, your emotions, a cup. This cup is upright. This is 1 cup, an example of self-love. There's an overflow of prosperity. Spirit wants you to think of the cup as full and not empty. You're a nurturer. The Empress appeared. You're here to mentor and nurture others, taking care of business. Right. This is fulfilling your cup. You are going to help someone out, and in turn they're going to help you out in some way. Right. It may not be immediate, but it will come back to you. Okay. Overflowing. Yes, under this new moon. So somebody needed to say I love you to you. And it's deepened, it's anchored your love in yourself. You're an anchor, right? You're anchored. Your spirit is definitely going to use you and your experiences through here. Maybe you're writing something very much in tune with self-discoveries, discovering more about yourself, more of what is important to you. Okay. Your passions. I love you turned into self-love. I'm going to leave it there. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And until the next moon phase, namaste.